welcome back to class culture. YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. You only live once. I miss my intro, y'all, and I'm going to miss it when it is replaced in the near future. But yeah, we're working on that. And I'm super happy to be back for a word of worship. You're going to get this a little late because I'm busy and I had a great day. It was a great sports day. It was a beautiful day out in the city. Um, a shout out to the Eastern Stars and all of the wonderful people and organizations that are affiliated with us. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? I'm happy. That's all I got to say. A word of worship, our journey, Proverbs 3 5 through 6. We're going to talk about journeys. I left the backdrop up there for a moment to relax. Okay, the moment in time, because you might be going through something. People always say, oh, you don't get no advice. Oh, you're running around YouTube. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say. Oh, you don't help young people. Read the words that are in front of your face. I'll give you another chance to do it. How about I freshen up my lipstick while you read. Stand. Are you straight? Yeah, are you straight? I don't it is not my job to recreate something. It is not my job to regurgitate what had already been said, especially when it was written down on a piece of paper 2,000 years ago. We're not doing that. This is what I love about the organization that I'm in, that my family has participated in. I don't know, over 100 years now. Okay. We don't have time. And I like that you can still see up in the top that you don't like me, well, then trust in the Lord. Guess what? That makes us all on the same page with all your golden heart. Okay. So I'm going to put our little golden heart up there in the corner. Okay. And to let you know that I don't need to know you. I don't need to be around you. I don't need to be related to you. I don't need to understand you. I don't even need to like you. All I need to know is, do you trust in the Lord? Yep, I trust in the Lord. Good on you. Have a fabulous day. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Monday. Have a good October. Have a good holiday season. Have a good 2023 from the present and beyond into the future. Okay, while you here, go on and thumbs up the video. Okay. Shout out to the new subscribers. I see you. I appreciate you. Welcome back, boos. For those who were enjoying a vacation, please take vacations. You could be on welfare, still take a vacation, honey, but you got to save the money. I'm sorry. Yeah, you do have to take that leap of responsibility. Is nobody's going to give you anything in life. That's one thing I did learn in the pandemic. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Remember that song? They're still not listening, R&B, so you can't help them. Okay. So, what are we going to talk about today? Everything. Welcome back, Hearts of Gold. Welcome, newbies. Shout out to content creators that support and share the video. I'm making my way around YouTube. If I miss you, just let me know. I couldn't find you. YouTube is shady. When you at me, I usually get it, but sometimes when you share the video and you don't I won't get it. It is what it is. What can I say? I'm only human, but that's when you got to stop by and reciprocate. Okay. So come on by every once in a while. You have to be a subscriber over on my channel to a chat in the bulletin. Okay. So down below in the description box is what we're going to talk about. I'm happy to be back doing a word of worship. I pray every day, so nothing is missing. Nothing is derelict. Nothing is late. I mean, you don't have to wait for me. I think it was about a million videos made about church today. So, this is my contribution to my channel. And I love it. A shout out to the playlists over on the community tab. You will always see the playlist listed. So let's get on with it. Welcome back to Class Culture. I appreciate you. I adore you. I love you in the agape way because that's what they had said. And that's what my parents taught me. Okay. The meaning of journey. Did I put on the Bible? Child. In the Bible. Let's correct that now. What does the Bible say about journey? A Bible verse about journey and Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, almost at 56. Then we have 4 Webbies. I'm going to try to make these as manageable as possible, but good grief. You still have to read, learn, ingest, and demonstrate. I mean, you can't get away living life as if nobody's telling you anything and I don't listen to nobody and I don't believe in that. Using those as excuses for not acting right. No, ma'am. No, let's stop it. There's been journey after journey after journey after journey, book after book after book, testimony after testimony after. Enough. If you're over 18, enough. Handle it on your own. Figure it out yourself. Get a organization that you can hang with, that you approve of, where you can't behave in a derelict, negative, and evil manner and get your wits about yourself. Because I'm good. Been good. Still good. Good is in the future and beyond. I don't see anything else. Sorry. And when I'm on the road to wherever I'm going or whatever I'm involved in that moment in time, on that day, on that week, in my thoughts, in my creativity, I don't look for bad things. I don't expect the wrong or the hate or the evil. But when it comes, I'm ready. Ready. And very, very proud to be an Eastern Star. Have and very, very proud of family members who are. And that's my testimony. I chose to share that information. I believe it was May after my daughter graduated college of 2022. So shout out to the future and beyond. Whenever you're watching this video, shout out to the replay crew. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bill. Because I felt it was right on time. The devil stay mad, don't he? It was right on time. Do not trust. Do not trust. Stay on your path, on your journey. Do not join nobody else's path. When you're on the freeway, I guarantee you, the person next to you, in front of you, behind you, on the left of you, is not going where you're going, but you're still using that same road to get where you're going. I'm not gonna, well, stalkers, I'm not gonna purposely, okay, let me see where this car is going and be late for work and not show up and get fired. I trust in the Lord to do his part. I have to trust in Deirdre to do her part. And I also trust society to do their part. I don't mind that it says trust in God on the piece of paper. You know why? It's just that extra little reminder. I had this conversation with an atheist. It's just an extra little reminder to people to do the right thing. It's okay with me. I don't care. Put God on your drawers. Don't have sex with, okay, focus. Put God on your forehead. So the next time you engage with a, a demon, they'll see. I'm good with it. That don't work either. But anyway, trust in the Lord with all your heart. So what are we going to talk about down below? Let's go to the first one. I'm not having that conversation with people over and over again. Why don't you get it the first time when you read it on your own in Bible school? Write it down. Go to the dollar store, get a log, keep track. Keep track on your own. I've never needed, after 18, even my mama had a hard time grabbing my hand and walking me through wherever I was going. I was like, no, I'm good. And then, you have moments in life where you're like, yes, I want you on the path with me. Come along. I need you. Okay? So yeah. That's why it's very strange to me sometimes when people act as if they need my help. I'm gonna keep this up here. I'm like, why? And see up the little phrase up there too, and lean not on your own understanding. You don't have to. It's done already. It's not like you're the first man or woman. Can I come in? It's not like you're the first man or woman reading the Bible. Stop. Don't you think it's interesting? People read the Bible and that's not my understanding. Good for you. Have a nice day. Because I went to church already. Yeah, I don't need to have that conversation again. I'm not. I ain't got time. And I apologize if that's small. I can't make it big. Everything down below is right there. And as you can see, obviously, I use Google. When you search, you might have different results, and that's okay. All right. The act of traveling, the meaning of journey in the Bible. I don't know why I have that on, but I'm not changing it because it might change this. It is what it is. The act of traveling from one place to another, especially in a vehicle. I love going on long journeys. We broke our journey, stopped for a short time in Jacksonville before traveling to Miami the next day. Why did I read all of that? These are conversations we have all the time, aren't they? A conversation is a journey. A day is a journey. Interacting with a different human being that you've never met before is a journey. You are on that path, you are on the journey, and this is someone you encountered. I love when people say, I don't know you. You don't have to know me. I didn't know Jesus. What I'm supposed to say? I didn't meet him. I didn't meet him. I don't trust him. What he's saying goes against what I want to do. That's bad, negative, and against the law. Exactly. Now we're getting somewhere. And then down below, it also says a long journey organized for a particular purpose, especially to a dangerous or distant place. When you go on a vacation, do you think danger? No. Can it happen? Yes. When you get in your car on that highway with person in front of you, behind you, on the side of you, and on the left to you, something bad can happen, right? A car insurance. You got your cell phone just in case it's an accident and you're sitting there and you call your boss. I'm gonna be late. Boo boo. Sorry. I'm stuck. You know? When you get in your car in the morning after your coffee and you kiss the wife and the husband bye and hug the kids, or even drop them off at school, and next thing you know, you see a flat tire. I'd rather find a flat tire before I get in the car, right? You're on the freeway. You don't want that. Yeah. Danger is everywhere. You organize that particular journey on the every day is a journey, a plan, a purpose. You think I'm gonna waste my whole day worrying about the negative? When it happened, ready. But no, ma'am, I'm just planning it. Can it be dangerous? Yes. Are you vigilant? Yes. Is it a distant place sometimes? Sure. You got to get on a plane, go on a vacation to Europe. Oh yeah. My coworkers and I kind of took turns. One went to Spain, one went to Italy, and it ain't your business where I went. I'm just saying. Somebody's on the way to London right now. We had to take turns. We worked together. So I hope you're out there working together, focused on your journey. And let's bring it together when we're talking about the Bible. Yeah, it's to me, it's easy. It just goes hand in hand. I don't have to, one does not go without the other. If somebody's attacking me on any day of the week, they're attacking everything we're talking about. I'm like, okay. And everything I represent, I'm like, okay, you do you. Hang in there. It's gonna be rough. Okay. Yeah, just trust. You must trust in what you got going on. Not even having the conversation and trust in the Lord. That's already there. We talked about faith already. And if we didn't, maybe I'll talk about that next week. So, what's next? What does the Bible say about journey? And this was very interesting because, I think about my topics and I formulate my own discussion and what I want to, you know, discuss. And then I read and I demonstrate and I share and I go, oh wow, I like that. So when you put in what does the Bible say about journey? And if you're new here, welcome. I'm coming in for this. This ain't about preaching. I know preacher. Okay. I'm not no Bible thumper. I'm more of a research. I'm studying for my master's. I've been studying. I know what I was going to study. I know where I was going to attend. I know what the topics are. I know everything I'm doing. Yeah, I'm very educated, very staunch, very secure. So when I set up a lot of my videos and my playlists, I knew exactly what I was doing. It's almost comical how you can really lead someone in a direction and they don't even realize it. Yeah, shout out to Jesus. He did that too. But anyway, uh your heart, lean not on your own understanding. You don't have to know it all. Remember, I prefaced the person, well, that's not what I got. I don't agree with that. Okay. You don't even have to be mad. That's nice. I can go in a shop with me and my girlfriends and it's perfume day. And we all go to Macy's and we spray. We carry our little coffee pouch in our purse because you got to clean the nose palette. You got to clear it out. What might smell fabulous on me might go, ooh, no, your chemistry don't work that way. It ain't no understanding. It just is what it is, right? In all of your ways to submit to him. He will make your path straight. I don't have nothing to worry about. Abraham, leave your past with all its entanglements behind. Do not stop halfway. Forward. I always find it interesting how people want to hold you back. You can't. It's impossible, especially if you're not physically here in a room with me. That might hurt. I'm gonna leave a mark if you try. I'm just saying, you can't. Don't you can't. I can't even fathom having a mind where you're stuck and you're allowing another human being on the other side of a computer control. It's like, be careful with me because you're gonna get entangled and you're gonna get marked, and let me focus. I always give people a chance to walk away, and then next thing you know, it's not even about manipulation. It's about, oh, you didn't see that coming. I'm silly. When you're on your road, and you're in that car, you're looking at all those cars around you. And I don't know about you, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking 5 ahead, 7 back. I done found out the erratic person. I see the a granny, bless her heart, go around her, move round. Leave granny alone. If she want to go 45, let her go 45. You know, I've done road rage every once in a while, but not that often. I'm like, you move, Deirdre. Leave that person alone. They might be going through something. I'll never. You don't know these people. I always feel sad for people in accidents. It's like, that's the worst. Slow down. Get off the highway. Take the back road. Take the scenic route. But understand that God is all. I trust. And forget the rest of the words. Trust. I like it. Lord is right on my head. I love it. Trust in the Lord with all your golden heart. Whether you're on a path, whether you are planning something where it's creativity, whether you're planning your future. I'm planning my retirement. When I retire, I will have my master's degree. Yeah. And here we are in the next phase of life. Retirement is a goal. It ain't the end to not. I don't understand. Who's not helping you? Right? So the next thing, Bible verse about journey. It's a great conversation, but it's confusing to me that people aren't having this with theirs and yours, because I don't know. Uh what is or Bible verse about journey? And here you can click the different, meanings of journey of life. Who says life is a journey? Why is a journey important? You can do that, but we're not going to do that. I like this one. When God gives you a new beginning. When God gives you a new beginning, it starts with an ending. And I'm doing my very best not to curse. Right here, right in there, right there. Something's got to end. Let's go back to birth. The pregnancy ended, right? Relationships go away and somebody else can move on in, right? Jobs, congratulations, promotion. Graduating, you started a freshman, you are rocking across the stage. Move on. That is the natural progression in life. Of course, it is a progression in the study of verse, Bible, spirituality, religion, organized, chapters of the Eastern Star, order. A lot of people don't have order in your life. I'm sorry for you. I really am. Shout out to the military. In real time, shout out to the future and beyond. I'm going to be talking about Military Mondays starting tomorrow. Okay, so I already have that in me. I've already had those experiences. I've already, participated in those organizations. This is not strange to me. It's I don't know. It's a way of life, it's a lifestyle, but you see it every day. And if something you want to obtain, go for it. So let me read this again. When God gives you a new beginning, it starts with an ending. It is more like finishing off a chapter before you start a new one. When I left my mom's house, I became an adult. I was enlisted military. When I was there, I became a wife and a mother. When I was there, I became a businesswoman, a student. When I was there, I became a graduate. When I was there, the film industry. When we got involved in that, we make movies. It's a journey. Something ends, something begins. A lot of people don't know how to end. They hold on, or they talk about the back when. You gotta grow up. You have to mature. You must, in order to have that quality of life, the happiness, love. In order to get a level of love and commitment and loyalty, you have to behave in a certain way. You even have to behave in a certain way to have a relationship with who? The Lord. So there you go. An atheist has to behave in a certain way to keep their what? Job. Hopefully you're employed. I'm just saying. You still have to be of a certain way to sleep in a spare bedroom in an apartment. You got to pay your mortgage to stay in that house. You gonna behave. Right? All right, what else am I doing? Okay, let me finish reading this because I could just have a conversation about that. Do not lose your hope when the doors get closed. Rather, know that they have closed only because new doors are waiting ahead for you. When something closes on Gigi Darling, I am ready. I think people miss that nuance in life. When something don't work, I'm like, "Ooh, okay, what's next?" Like, "Ooh, okay. Yeah, that okay. All right." And what next when you have what's next? And what's in store for you when you are a spiritual being is beautiful. It's just you got to let go. And what do we say? Let God, you ain't got to let God do nothing because he already got it. But yeah, that's a cute saying, but it's okay. Hmm. I'm like, oh, okay. You see that accident ahead, you get that next exit. I'm not sitting in no traffic. Yeah, I'm gonna call my boss, but I might hit a coffee shop on the way because it's gonna take a little longer. And I'll let them know, okay, I got off. I'd rather be this is the type of driver I am. I'd rather be moving than sitting there in traffic. I cannot stand not staring. Oh, I'm gonna work my way over. you know, that's me. Work my way over. Work my and get out. Quick service announcement. If you catch Uber, you're a junkie. But yeah, it's a great topic. And usually when I have this conversation, especially with a younger person, they're like, okay, I'm good. Yeah, because nobody really had the conversation. So if I'm helping someone, stop ageism. Maybe somebody 37 never had somebody have this conversation with them. You're welcome. I mean, people be busy. So when I put in Proverbs 3, and we're going to look at it in a moment, book 3, verses 5 through 6, and I put in images, that's where I got the backdrop. That's me in that picture. I promise you. On that ledge. People always ask me why and here are some related searches as well. I don't know. I get, people find you interesting and the path I'm going, and you think about how to put all these things in one place, and I've come up with some ideas. And even my mom, before she passed away, she says, Deirdre, everyone is not like you. And my answer would always be from age, I don't know, 6, 7 and up. I was doing things at 6 and 7, and I'm like, "Well, why aren't they doing that?" And my mom would go, "Because they can't." "Well, why don't they do this?" Age 13, you know, because they don't have that drive. And then age 38, 40 or whatever, everybody can accomplish this, mom. And she's like, "No, they can't." So she kept telling me that and kept telling me that and kept telling me that and kept telling me that. She was correct. What is the basis for who I am and why I move the way I do and why I achieve the certain things that I achieve? Because I believe our journeys, you have to trust in something. If it's not the Lord, okay, but you have to do it with all your heart. You cannot have step. You can't have graduate. You can't have be born. You can't have be in love. You can't have show up to work. You can't have cook a cake. Yeah, huh? You're not making sense. Now, being contrary is a waste of time after a certain age, unless you're just joking at a bar, having fun after a hard day work. That's why it's called happy hour. You get that whole happy hour, then you go home and be the adult you are meant to be the leader, be the partner, be the parent. You need that break in between. And when I look back at my experiences and my skill set, I would have never accomplished any of that confidence, way of looking at life without Bible, without God, without spirituality, without support, without love, without attention, without focus. You can't. Somebody had to focus to write the Bible. I mean, really. So embrace it. So when you go back up here and you go to all, right? You have to take the next step. And then I'll check in on you. So what did you do with Proverbs 3, 5, and 6? What is your understanding? What how did you apply it to your life? It's to me that's almost like what my master's degree is going to be about. Everything I've done up until this point, boom. Okay. And shout out to my aunt in heaven who encouraged me, right? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. See, that's another thing about me and my channel. I'm always going to show and demonstrate and give you examples and links and Google's searches, because I'm not just going to lean on my own. I love learning. I love to validate what I'm thinking, making sure that, oh yeah, I was on that, no pun intended, path already. Like, okay, yeah, it's good to connect. Like, okay, yeah, I'm on the right, road. And then it says, in all ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy path. Just doing a word of worship is my way of acknowledging the Lord. Participating in being an Eastern Star is my way of acknowledging, of being just a human being, understanding a path, understanding the women in the Bible and the purpose, understanding the organization, understanding the family tradition and my culture. I get it. It's easy. It's like waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth, taking your shower, getting ready, following, some people, but for instance, some people have to wear a uniform to work. Doctors wear scrubs. What are you going to show up in a tuxedo? Get out of here. Stop being silly. Everything isn't paid in money. Sometimes it's paid in spirituality, love, energy, trust, and loyalty. Yeah. That's what you should focus on if you want to feel good, if you want to feel better, if you want to earn and or gain respect. I don't think God, Lord, Jesus, or your preacher is going to respect you if you don't follow the rules. It makes no sense. So what's the first website? And I'm trying to keep these to an hour, you know. That's why I really like doing these because it gives us, well, content creators need a break. I suggest to take the break from the audience participation. The audience needs to give themselves a break and listen to what we're saying. You don't always have to engage with us live. And definitely, we need the break as content creators because we are on a journey. We are on a path. We have to be organized. We have to get rest. We have to live our life to trust that our subscribers, our supporters, the content creators that we, interact with, understand that, you know. It matters to me. I have to have this as a part of who I am on my channel. That's basically what my channel is about. What I represent. So let's go to these webbies. Let me make sure they're in order, you guys. That one is in okay, they're in order. All right. It took me a minute to get back in the saddle. I said, "Oh, let me, do a test drive." But yeah, it's just like riding a bike. Nothing, nothing to see here, right? As far as what happened. Okay, it really is sad. You know, give yourself meditate on to take an hour to sleep, nap, relax. You have to disconnect from other energy, other people, especially strangers. I recommend it. I'm sorry, but anyway. What I like about this link and everything here I show you is down below in the description box. I come back to my videos and uh, uh, is worthy of his food. God will provide. Haven't you had a situation, and I'm not going to give no examples, where you didn't have, but you showed up? It just show up. I remember one day at work. Okay, I'll give one. I forgot my lunch. For some reason that day, a coworker walked in, was like, I just felt like treating. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I didn't say it to her. Greens and got it. And when I bought something, I got everybody a water. You just do it. If they don't want it, they'll give it to somebody else or leave it and I'll take it. Just do it. Just provide. Trust me, it's a whole different level of existing. Don't nobody have to ask me. I know what you need. I'm a mother and been a wife. I know exactly what you need. But people don't want to hear that. I think over in real time, let me take a peek. I posted on my community board. Life is nothing hard to go. There's a lot of people that don't have that level of love where somebody just shows up and just provides. It's sad. I know it's sad, but get it for yourself, and then eventually everything else will fall into place. Is my suggestion. The next website, and we'll go up in a moment. We'll go up in a moment. You might have to take a few pit stops. You might get a flat tire here and there. You might go through a few thunderstorms, but through all your experiences, fruit is being built. You are becoming stronger, and your faith and reliance in Christ is growing. God will take out bad habits and sin from our life. God has given us various things to keep us on our journey, such as prayer. We must spend time with the Lord daily. We are to have an intimate relationship with God, meaning private. We are given the Bible to help us walk upright. It is that easy. And this is a great website, Bible Reasons. And I'll go up to the top. A to Z verses, biblical reasons, Bible verses about, and then you can search for topics. It's a great website. Okay. Have you recently trusted in Christ alone for salvation? Now it's time to start your journey. Your Christian journey will not be easy because when you're out there, you don't even have to say you're Christian. When you're out in the world, you're going to encounter bad people, people that are going to lie on you, people that are going to call you names, just strangers out of nowhere. But when you can click off a computer or get out of that car or sit at your desk or accomplish your piece of art or production or whatever you're working on, you don't trust. I don't even think about these irritants. It is sad because they're stuck, but it is the best way to exist on planet Earth. I couldn't even tell you what it felt like. I can demonstrate and hope you find your way. I make film. You might be a sculptor. I'll come to your show, you'll come to my opening. You know what I mean? But you have to be on your own path, honey. You can't do what I do. And if you do what I do, it's still, let's put it this way. Separate, equal but separate. Like being a citizen, we all follow the same rules, but we ain't, you know, in each other's house. You know what I mean? I don't have to do what you do, and you don't have to do what I do, but we're all American citizens. That's what I like about being an American. I think a lot of people still don't understand what being an American is. But anyway, next. Okay, yeah. Let's go to this verse, and we're gonna do Proverbs last. And let me see where I am with my time. Okay, I'm on time. Very good. Yeah, hour is good. Hour is good. Yeah, I try to be real when I give these, videos some, because I have to speak real. I'm gonna read this word by word and praise God. And no, I'm keeping it real without cursing, and that's an accomplishment. Forget YouTubers, content creators, chatters, and any other interaction you have on YouTube. Think about your real life when I'm making these videos. That's first. Real life first. Forget everything else. I don't want people looking at me going, "Oh, I wish I had your life." No, I want you to have your life. And if my life is a beacon for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish, I am satisfied with that. If something I said a year ago on a video I made talking about our credit reports, boom. And then I'll move on to and help the next person. But of course, I want to keep helping all y'all. I'm just saying, you cannot tell me that that's a waste of time. When someone writes a book or draws a piece of paper, they're not thinking how much money they're going to make. They're not thinking how many people are going to see it. They're doing it out of the love of doing, creating, expression. That's real. I will never sit down at a table with anybody on any project talking about money. I'll be the first one to get up and excuse myself. No, thank you. God don't work like that. Spirituality doesn't work like that. Real life doesn't. Money is a man-made institution, right? So focus on your spiritual first. Everything else will fall into place. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. So here, 1 Peter 1, 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 18 through 21. I'm not going to read all of it. Your life is a journey. You must travel with a deep consciousness of God. It costs God plenty to get you out of that dead end. Did you hear that just said? Did you feel that? It costs God plenty to get you out of that dead end, empty-headed life you grew up in. He paid with Christ's sacred blood, you know? Baby. Read all your verses. See how this says message MSG? When you pull up a Bible verse, please use that one every once in a while. King James is okay, but I like this one. I think we're going to do more of this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bookmark that when we almost done. It costs him plenty. You ain't the only, you ain't special. Because people always say, why people got to die? Yeah. Mm. He paid with Christ's sacred blood. Okay. He died like an unblemished sacrificial lamb. And this was no afterthought, even though it has only lately, at the end of the ages, become public knowledge. God always knew he was going to do this for you. It's because of this sacrificed Messiah, whom God then raised from the dead and glorified, that you trust God, that you know you have a future in God. And you can read the full chapter because I'm not. But I love that. Right? So I'm bookmarking it. Give me a moment. Yeah, when somebody's in a relationship with you, it's not one-sided. I don't care if it's spiritual, the angels, your boss, your coworker, your spouse, your children. Everything you do costs somebody. You don't want your kids seeing you embarrassed, drunk online. Because trust me, if you think adults are trolls, please ask a 13-year-old to find something, honey. Give him a $20 bill. Ooh, did I give you a secret? Okay. Ooh, I'm silly. Last but not least. Oh, yeah, kids troll. They might not be 18, but they don't. Okay, shh. Shh. Yepers. All right. Last but not least. Okay. Sorry. I mean, you had like my kids were scary smart, right? And they would just bring things to me. I'm like, oh, what did you find that? Oh, yeah. So don't play. And I'll take the blame for anything. So you don't know who did it. I'm just saying. Okay. Because people like, on YouTube. Okay, let me come in. Let me come in before they do this last one because I'm under my time. Like let's just say somebody is attacking Gigi Darling. Don't think a family member ain't got my back. Y'all slow. Okay, focus. Woo. Okay. Here we go. This is okay. Since I did a little dig at King James, so I gave you some King James. So here you go. You select the book, you select the chapter, and you select the verse. When I saw this, I said, "This is amazing. I love this website." Sorry, sometimes you're in a rush and you can't be going through every video. But yeah, sometimes when I word search it, select the book and the chapter, boom, 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 boom. And this, I love this too. Look, every book. There it is. There it is. You're welcome. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Meaning he got you. I don't have to know everything. I'm studying for my master's. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. It's that you as a student, you have to be willing to sit and learn and to demonstrate and to digest and to, build your skill. I don't know nothing about that camera, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to learn it. I might even break it. Okay. Oh, true. I broke so many damn. Oh, girl, I knew I was going to curse. I broke so many pieces of equipment, and you had insurance, and they trusted you. It was all normal. Things happen out in the field. I was like, oh, I started buying my own because I was feeling guilty, you know. But that's how you learn. The first time I used a tripod for the camera, I think I pulled the leg because I'm heavy handed. I've always been heavy handed. I am teeny tiny, but I pack a punch. And I pulled the leg and I broke. And I said, oh, we had insurance. It was like, oh, let's go return it and get another one. That's why they had insurance. They had to teach you how to be responsible with equipment. I don't need to teach another human being how to be responsible for me because I'm going to tell you how to treat me. And if you don't, bye, But yeah, it was crazy. So you have to be willing to start at the beginning, new beginning, old is past you, going forward, working with new pieces of equipment. I'm really focused on really learning cameras now. They really don't teach you that in the first 4 years in film school, which is okay. But I was more on the production side anyway. Now I'm going to use HUGz this time to really focus on equipment. And if I have to be the, director of photography, I will on certain small projects. So I'm really going to use my time to delve in and focus on the equipment because I really didn't do that. Filmmaking is everything to me. People think filmmaking means you know everything about equipment. No, you don't. You might just be the sound guy and you had to get a degree in filmmaking. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path every day. Of course, a word of worship was going to be part of my channel. Of course, I was going to eventually share with you that I'm an Eastern Star. Of course, my channel is about me and always will be. Of course, we're going to meet people that are on the evil side of the tracks. Of course, we got it covered. Of course, ain't nothing going to change. Of course, I trust in the Lord with all my golden heart. Of course, all of that. But do you think I'm even scared to wake up that day, get ready, get set, put my lipstick on, get in that car, go where I want to go, fly where I want to fly, create what I want to create? Nope. And I hope after this video that gives you more insight, that gives you more courage, I guess. That gives you more I guess determination to do what you need to do in life, because I have never encountered a group of people so desperate for direction, so thirsty. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, for attention based on nothing that is, if they're in a no pun intended, they're in a constant loop of chaos and nonsense. And we have been growing organically over on my page, and I love it. Yeah, the whole planet went through the pandemic, and after 2 years of that, everybody should be on their correct path now. A lot of people aren't, and I do feel sad for them. I even see people going backwards, and I'm going to pray for them. Dealing with people that don't trust in the Lord, that don't have their best interests at hand, that don't believe what they believe. Okay, at work, you don't have to believe what I believe, but in my real life, in my personal life, in my intimate relationships, oh yeah, we got to have something that's united. For instance, being an Eastern Star. That's a united path of pleasure. Okay. When it comes to your heart and your soul and your mind and your spirituality, it is a beautiful path. And I'm sorry if a lot of people have something, join a. I have a girlfriend that does softball. She's almost 60 and she joins that, you know, city softball team. Every once in a while, go watch her. I'll drive in and watch her play a game. It's great. It's on a field somewhere in the town and you're sitting there with your sandwich, and you're supporting. It makes them feel good. Make somebody's soul feel good. Make someone smile. Make someone know that your spirituality matters. Make someone know that your path might be different, but I'm on your side. Just like the Lord is the Lord is on everybody's side. The Lord ain't trying to let nobody, go in the ditch. That's his job. Okay. Good, evil. I never comment on that because that is not my business. But when it has something to do with me, then I'm a comment on it. Our journey. So my journey here on my page is about me. And if you're new, go on over to my about page. I think I said my community page the other day. It took me a minute to get back on track, y'all. It's my about page and everything is over there. But thank you, new subscribers. Welcome back. If you were gone, I don't unsubscribe from people just because they take vacation. Are y'all okay? What is that? It's silly. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. The downtime was a requirement. But remember to be positive on your journey. Let's just say you were in, and one more example, you were in a forest somewhere and your car broke down and it's during the day. You're not really in danger. You're going to be okay. And you had to walk that last 2 miles. Well, you didn't want to, you can't get service or your cell phone died. Just do it. Sing, laugh, dance, listen to, your fave on, in your ear on your way there, walking. Everything doesn't have to be anger, piss and vinegar. No, I can't. People like that drain me. And I feel sad for them. And then I come home and I pray and I move on and I have a big smile on my face and I can't wait to wake up the next day to do what I want to do. Because why? I have trust in the Lord with all my golden heart. And I only wish that for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. This is the first word of worship in a minute. Thank you so much. I think you should use those times to catch up on the other ones. And I already listed this and I already listed the playlist. So yay. Next week, we have a new topic. Let me look on my phone. Is there another Sunday in October in real time, y'all? Let me look. If not, it would be in November. And what my goal is to come at least live once more. Sorry, give me a second. It's a lot going on in this phone. Okay. Yep, the 30th. Maybe I'll come live on the 30th. I'll do 3 word of worships, upload, and 1 public live, so I can interact with folks and we can have the conversation. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Everything is on point over here, and I'm super happy and comfortable and blessed and humble. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, please hit all those reminder buttons. Watch all the videos you have not watched. That's how you support a content creator like me. That's how I run my channel, and I appreciate you. All right. So talk to you guys later. I should be live tomorrow in real time, Monday, October 24th, for our first Military Monday. Veterans Day is coming up, so I have to get in there, Deirdre. I have to focus. So yay, I got back on my bike, and I appreciate you guys. All right, see you later. Have a good day. Remember, trust in the Lord. Okay, bye.